Hello, princesses, and welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. Wow, I'm looking a little vampy today, I know, and it's all because of the Sydney Grace Chase Your Dreams palette, which we're going to look at, swatch, and replicate this look right here together. So this palette came from the Sydney Grace Christmas in July. I know it's August. We're going to have to go into the Wayback Machine just a little bit because the United States Postal Service took my Chase Your Dreams palette on a wild ride. I am in California and Sydney Grace is way up Northern California. They sent it down, it went back up, it came back down, it went around the world in a sleigh. I don't know what it did, but it did go back down and back up, and it's been about a month. So I still think it deserved its own video, even though it's been a month. This is a sold out palette. That's not fair, Rebecca. Yes, it is, because they promised they are going to restock. So if this is something that you're interested in, if you got yours already, or maybe yours is still being held captive by the United States Postal Service, but if you did get it and you have it, I'd love to hear what you think. And if you are thinking about getting it, it will restock fairly soon, and maybe this will help you make your selection. Sydney Grace, of course, independent makeup, a makeup brand, and they make the most luxuriously beautiful palettes. And even this one did not scare me off, even though it is purple. Anybody who knows that I am scared of purple shadow, and I will link my purple poison video down below, which is me talking about getting over my aversion to purple. I have green eyes, so I am supposed to love purple, and I'm getting over it. Exposure therapy here. So let's look at the Sydney Grace Chase Your Dreams palette and all of its purples. We have lots of very, very pretty colors that we are going to swatch and then play with together. So let's talk about a few of them here, and let's get some good swatches going. We got the top row, which are some lovely, look at how just soft this is when I stick my finger in it. Oh, it's so pretty. And we have a matte. So the top row here is two shimmers and a matte. And let's get look at these. Look at the way this swatches and yet is so blendable. That is the top row. The Dream, Aspire, and Be Bold is the matte. Then we're going to go into our second row, and we have the Chase, You Can, and Don't Quit. Because of course it's about dreams, right? So we're going to have a shimmer, a matte, and then another shimmer. Look at how these swatch. It's like insane the way these swatch. Look at that second row. And then the third row is going to have a shimmer, another, oh my goodness, and then a black. So we're going to talk about that too, because I didn't use it today in the demo. Whoa! Let me get out of the frame. Who needs me in here when you have these colors? Look at that. And that black, we talked about a black shadow when we talked about the Wayne Goss video, Wayne's new eye palette, which I'll link my review to that below as well. And we talked a little bit about that and how hard it is to get a black shadow. I didn't use that too much today, but black shadows are fantastic for lining. And the Sydney Grace palette, the Sydney Grace colors, look at this. I'm going to smudge that black shadow for you on purpose just to show you how easily it kind of smudges out. So if this was something that you wanted to put on the outer corners and just kind of smudge out, you wouldn't have any trouble doing that. And that's why I kind of smudged it there. I smudged the swatch with my hand just so you can see that would be really easy to just kind of blend out and up if you wanted to make your eyes even more dramatic. I think the look I've got going here today is dramatic enough, princesses. I don't know what you think, but I'm kind of in love with it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back in just a moment with nothing on my eyes. We will create this look together and then talk about the palette. So hold your little horsies and I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, let's give this a try. Geez, there's an awful lot of purple. Okay, I don't care. I'm afraid of purple. All right, let's go in with You Can. This is a nice little matte. Now, Sydney Grace, very pigmented. I have to be careful. Pigmented, what did I say? You know what I mean? Got my little mirror here. Just kind of going in. You know, but these shadows are just like creamy and so pretty, and they blend so well that there's just nothing to be scared of. There's just nothing to be afraid of. Now, I didn't blow that off. See the difference? Look at that. I didn't blow it. Look at the difference. That's actually kind of, I didn't mean to do that, but it's a great example of this, which I kind of blew off the shade, and this, which I just went in with. So that's okay, no biggie. It blends really nicely, and I'll just have to make this side just a bit darker. That's not a big deal at all. In a way, it's a mistake, but I'm kind of glad it's kind of a good mistake, happy mistake, because it really did show you the difference with these shadows. And I'm just going to get a really kind of intense look, and that'll be actually really fun. So we made a mistake, but let's go with it. All right, what now, what now, what now? Let's run that under the eye. Again, this is called You Can, and I'm running the same one under the eye. And I made a mistake not blowing on that, but you know what? I'm really loving it because it's really just, it's just really a statement. You could do an everyday eye, but it looks here to me like we are definitely doing something bold today, aren't we? In fact, funny I said that because we're going to go in now with this color shade called Be Bold. I didn't even realize that. Let me blow it off though. And let's just kind of get it in there and across. You know, it's funny when you blow off the Sydney Grace shades. Okay, you're not supposed to blow if you're using it on someone else's eye, of course. But, you know, when you tap it off, or as I lazily do, blow it off, you really do get just a gentle wash of color. And then if you don't, you get that really intense color that you saw earlier, which is kind of why I'm glad that we gave that example. Now, I promised you I would go in with a purple, didn't I? Because I just want to avoid the purple. But I'm getting over my purple here, my purple pitfalls. Okay, let's do it. I'm using the same brush, and we're going to go into the Drive, this one right here, guys. Okay, let's do it. Oh, it's really pretty though. It's really pretty. And I'm just kind of putting it on the lid, princesses. This is an interesting look. It's purple, so it's just, you know, it's hard for me. It's hard for me. Okay, and across the lid here, I did one of the purples. Ooh, it's very purple. It's very purple. What do you think? It's kind of crazy, huh? Kind of crazy in purple. Wow, this is like out of the comfort zone for me. Let's get something a little bit, look, I'm using two purples here. A little reflective. It's not lighter, but just a little reflective. And I could use it. This is not some sort of sparkly thing. So I could use a brush here. Kind of darkening that up a little bit, and I'm okay with that. This is a wild look for Rebecca, people. Maybe not for you guys. But for me, this is pretty wild. This is pretty wild. Whoa! I don't know what I think, what I am doing here, but you know what's really fun about this? I'm just kind of going crazy with these really wildly dark colors. And if you notice, it's not getting muddy. It's really not. And you think it would. You think they would all start blending together and get kind of just like, you know what I mean by muddy, princesses? Just kind of a big old mess on my eyes. And it's actually not. I mean, it's really intense and deep, but it's not getting kind of like ugly and mucky, which I am slightly surprised about. I'm gonna go under a little bit here. Let's get some eyeliner on and, that was just my finger being messy. Let's get some eyeliner on and some mascara. And let's come back and chat about this crazy look that I have going today that I'm actually kind of fond of so far. Stay right there. I'm back. All I did when I got off camera, well, I fixed that little area that I touched my face and messed it up because I have stuff all over my fingers. I like to get into the makeup and play. And then I added in some Hourglass Unlocked mascara because right now, princesses, I am juggling my mascaras. I love them all and I have so many that are open because we've been playing with them here on camera. So I'm trying to kind of juggle them and I love them all. So I used the Hourglass Unlocked today. What do you think? Really kind of a dramatic look for me. My channel hasn't been here too long, but if you've been here since the beginning, you'll know this is one of the more dramatic looks I've ever done. Leave it to Sydney Grace to lead me down to chasing my dreams. And I'm kind of liking the purple. I know, I know, who thought I'd ever say that? So thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know if you got this during the Christmas and July sale, or if you're planning to get it when it restocks, which it will. Boy, if you want a dramatic, fun palette that's still really easy to work with, I highly recommend it. I'm enjoying this look today. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you haven't subscribed already, I would love it if you would to help me build my community here. I would appreciate it. And as usual, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.